All right, Trendy Squad, the moment you have been waiting for. I will be reviewing the wet brush today along with another competitor. So you guys have been asking for this. I've seen the comments in my previous video, so I hope you're ready for today's video. This is the wet brush detangler, and I have the hipster edition. It's very pretty. All right, let's get into today's video. Hey Trendy Squad, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not part of the Trendy Squad, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the Trendy Squad too. Welcome to a review on detangling brushes. So I did this video before with two other brushes, and in the comments down below, I did see some of the members of the Trendy Squad suggested that I also review the wet brush. So this video is going to be primarily about the wet brush, but I am reviewing its competitor, the Tangle Teezer. So these are the two brushes that I'm going to be reviewing in today's video. So definitely go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to be talking about how they feel when I detangle my hair and everything in between, including styling. So without my review, what would you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. So right now my hair is dry, pretty much. I washed my hair last night and I didn't put any product in it, so that way I could go ahead and do this video. And I also used the original detangler, the wet brush, to detangle my hair. And my hair hadn't been washed for like a little over a week. It was really dirty and yeah, just wasn't, we should never do that again. But yes, so let me show you. So here is the wet brush with all of my hair in it. I left my hair in the brush for a reason, for me to be able to show you guys, but you are going to get this experience too. I'm going to go ahead and actually utilize this brush while styling it, similar to my Tangle Teezer versus the Easy Detangler video. So this is the product that I'm going to be using to style my hair. This is the TPH by Taraji. This is called Smooth Attitude. It was in another one of my review videos, so definitely go ahead and check out me reviewing Taraji's line. So I'll link that in this video as well. So back to the detangler. So this is how much hair came out of the brush. Oh, that's actually not that bad. Oh, looks like a little hairball. So if I crumple it, ta-da! Now it looks like a tumbleweed. Okay, anyway, so that's pretty much how easy it is to go ahead and remove the hair from the brush. The brush that I have is called the Hipster. So this is the Wet Detangler Hipster. I'm also going to go ahead and link the two brushes down in the description below, so you can go ahead and buy it just directly from my link. Okay, Trendy Squad, so I'm prepping my hair right now for the Taraji product, the Smooth Attitude, and it's to go ahead and detangle my hair with both brushes. So I'm going to be detangling my hair with one brush on one side and the other brush on the other side, so that way we could do a big comparison. The wet brush is new to me, so I actually am responding, like I said before, to the comments down below. So definitely make more comments down below so I can create content that you guys are interested in and basically review products that you were trying to buy, because I'm always your go-to girl when it comes to those things. So definitely let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so my hair is nice and damp, so let me just section it off. Okay, Trendy Squad, so I went ahead and sectioned my hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and start to style my hair, working my way from the back to the front. So back here for me is usually a lot more tangled. Let me know in the comments down below if you have that same experience, or basically back here is a lot tighter than the front portion of your hair, or even the reverse. Let me know in the comments down below, because I know a lot of people too that their curl pattern in the front is tighter than under here, which is kind of weird to me because down here is tighter than up here. So when it comes to detangling, this portion of my hair is the hardest to detangle. So I'm actually, before I continue to style my hair, I'm going to go ahead and use both brushes, so that way we can see how well they're able to detangle the most difficult portion of your hair. So let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Smooth Attitude by TPH by Taraji. I wanted to make sure that when I do these type of videos, right, that I use a nice slick styling product because it makes it so much easier for us to glide through, similar to like if you were in the shower and you had conditioner in your hair. So basically just replicating that same thing just outside of the shower. Wow, I completely forgot what her product smells like. Oh my gosh, yeah, her product is a little bit more perfumey than most products. But if you want to know a little bit more about the TPH line by Taraji, just go ahead and watch my review series on it. Okay, so here is the Tangle Teezer. So I'm actually going to start off with the Tangle Teezer. So I have been using the Tangle Teezer since I did that video about like 6 to 7 to 8 months ago. But let's see. So I like to detangle my hair, working my way from the bottom to the top. So that's the best way to do it without breakage, because then you're going to start at the top and you're going to like rip all your hair going downwards. We don't want that. So what we're going to go ahead and do is start from the bottom. So this is how the Tangle Teezer detangles. Okay, is it done? How many seconds was that? Okay, time to go ahead and use the wet brush. Ooh, my hands are so slippery. All right, drum roll. Let's see how the wet brush is gonna do. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Why? 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 Oh! Oh my gosh. What the heck, bro? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. No. My goodness. Okay, keep it moving. Again? What? What the heck, dude? Okay, bruh, nah, let me talk for real. Like, that's not my real reaction in my head, okay? It's a little bit more explicit than that. Okay, so there we go. Oh, again! Again! This is the third time. This is the third time. Okay, that's stop. Okay, let's see. All right, we seem to be good, but I feel like there's a knot at the bottom. I think that's what it's catching. At least it's able to catch the knots. Okay, took a little bit longer than this side, but it worked. It worked. It actually made a lot more noise than last night. Okay, so observations. So when it comes to these type of brushes that have these little bulbs at the top, they don't really work that well with my hair. That thing that just saw, that whole situation that just happened, usually happens when I have brushes that are like this. This is the main reason why I stopped using the paddle brush or paddle brushes, because they have these little bulbs. Okay, so just keep in mind, last night I detangled all of my hair with the wet brush. And one of the observations that I had when it came to detangling my hair with the wet brush is I didn't feel anything. And I thought that was actually pretty cool, because I'm like, whoa, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this at all, which is weird, right? Because every time you brush your hair, you hear the noise and then you kind of feel something, but I did not feel anything, and I was pretty shocked. Like, I had to go ahead and rake my fingers into my hair a little bit just to see if like it was actually detangling it, because I couldn't feel anything, which is actually pretty great if you're a child or you're tender-headed, or you just don't want to feel pain. So basically my observation is that the wet brush so far would be very good for children. So like as soon as I realized that it was doing that or barely feeling anything, I thought of my little sister and the fact that she cries when you comb her hair, even if it doesn't hurt sometimes. She, you know, she's like crying or fussing. And I'm just like, okay, this would be perfect for her. This would be perfect if you have a little kid or you know somebody who that you have to do their hair for and they always cry or whimper or whine or whatever word you want to use. You can barely feel it. Okay, so I completed the most difficult part of detangling, the detangling process, which is the back of my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and style my hair and work my way forward, and then I'm gonna show you the difference between the two brushes when it comes to detangling and also styling. Let's see if we can use both of these detangling brushes for styling. Okay, so I'm gonna use the detangler for the rest of the styling process just to go ahead and see how it is. See, like if I'm not looking at this, I don't feel it as much. Wow, so this is so crazy. Last night when I washed my hair and detangled it, I felt this a lot. Oh. I felt this a lot less. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I could barely feel it. See, when it gets to my ends, it's like we're having issues. Hello, what the hell are you doing? Hello, excuse you. Maybe it just works differently with styling products and actual detangling hair products. So last night I was using the Pantene conditioner. I think it's the frizz-free version. I can go ahead and just show you what it looks like. But I was using that to detangle my hair last night. So maybe just because of the fact that this product is used for styling, could be why that's occurring. I'm not too sure because I didn't have that issue at all last night when I was doing my detangling process with the brush. So the wet brush and the tangle teaser, let's go ahead and talk about the price difference. So I don't remember the exact prices, but here it is. Okay, so these are the price. This is the price difference. I definitely think that they both are beneficial in their own ways. When I use this one, I think that this detangles my hair way faster than this one does. Just as a comparison, it took how many seconds for me to detangle with this one versus this one? It kind of caught on my hair. I definitely think it's because of the bulbs. But the difference that I do find between the two are that I could barely feel the detangling process with the wet brush. The wet brush is like, wait, what? It's detangling my hair right now? Oh, really? Oh my gosh, I didn't notice. But the other one, I could feel it. I could definitely feel it. What styling products are you currently into? Drop the brand names and the exact styling product down below. Okay, this side of my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tangle Teezer now. Let's see. So this is how the Tangle Teezer works. It definitely has a teasing technology. So you know when you tease your hair, if you tease your hair, not many people do that anymore. It definitely has more bristles than the wet brush does. I like the fact that it has different layers. So you have like this long bristle. Wait, let me move that so you can see. You have like this long bristle and then you have these little stubby ones inside. So you get different angles of detangling. So it definitely kind of like teases your hair before it goes through it. So it can actually get out all the knots. Look at the glide. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the detangling process this direction. Oh my gosh, it keeps pulling on my little hairs. Just so you can see. Wow. The way this thing works is just amazing. Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. This is crazy. Okay, my curl pattern is looking pretty. Okay, yeah. So Trendy Squad, I'm gonna be going ahead and linking all of these products in the description down below. Products as in these. This one, I think I can get the link for this one, but I can get the link for this one for sure. So even if you have been looking for one of these spray bottles, check my description down below. And then I'm also going to have these two babies there as well. So when you go ahead and use my link, it actually benefits me. So if you're gonna go ahead and buy them anyway, might as well use my link. And you can also get it shipped to you instead of having to go somewhere, you know. We still have the Rona around, so it is safer for us to just get things from online, right? All right, so I'm almost done styling my hair. So an observation that I've made while doing this is the sound difference and also the feel. So both of these brushes, like the wet brush, it moves a lot more, like the bristles are more flexible. And I think that the Tangle Teezer, the bristles are flexible as well, but they're a lot stiffer than this one, than the wet brush. These just move out the way. Like just move, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, I said move. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, the sun is moving around, so sorry if you're seeing weird shadows on my face. Okay, Trendy Squad, so I have the last two pieces of my hair that I'm gonna go ahead and divide so we can see the final look when it comes to if you wanted to use these brushes to actually style your hair. This side of my head has the Tangle Teezer and this side of my head has the wet brush as the detangler. I did not part this properly because it actually is majority of the hair on the right side. So I just went ahead and tried to make them even enough so that way we can kind of do that comparison. So let's go ahead and apply a little bit more product first, just so we can get that slip that we need as we detangle our hair here, or my hair. All right, Trendy Squad, so I went ahead and clipped my hair back a little bit so that way we can see the difference. So both of these are actually, I haven't detangled them just yet, just product in them. So let's go ahead and start off with the wet brush, our new friend or foe. Let's see. Let's go ahead and detangle. All right, so, ooh. I cannot really feel this. That's the crazy part. I have to look at it to make sure it's actually detangling my hair. Like I literally have to look at it and feel it. If I was not looking directly at this right now, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. I would have to feel around just to see. So like when you're in the shower and you're detangling your hair, you don't necessarily have a mirror in your shower, at least I don't. But like when it comes to me being able to properly detangle my hair, I don't usually look at my hair. It's all about the feeling. It's all about how it feels. So as an observation with using the wet brush, the feeling is like the best part, I would say. I can barely feel the brushing aspect. So with that said, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, like the detangler aspect that it's stating, like the original detangler and all the different percentages that they have, like just on the box that I had showed you guys at the beginning. It is so nice to my hair, if you will. Like other than those little mishaps of it kind of pulling because of these little bulbs, I guess you can call them, it's been nice. Like it's gentle, it's nice. Look at this, like what? I could barely feel that. Okay, let's go ahead and do this side and I will tell you guys my overall review and if the wet brush or the Tangle Teezer is better. Okay, Tangle Teezer time. Look, I have some knots down here. Oh, hello sun, come in handy for me. And she's done. Okay, Trendy Squad, so here is how my hair is looking. If you were gonna go ahead and use one of these detanglers as a styler for your curl patterns to look a little bit different than it normally does when you use product or when you let it air dry or diffuse, whatever you like to do. This side was detangled with the Tangle Teezer and this side was detangled with the wet brush. Just tell me if you're able to notice a difference between the two sides. Oh wow, I actually do see a difference. Are you able to catch it? Because I can see it. On this side of my hair with the Tangle Teezer, I see more spirally curls, like right around here. And then this side, it's more loose. These are looser curls. So if you wanted to use either one of these brushes to go ahead and style your hair, either the wet brush or the Tangle Teezer, this side, you can get more of the spirally curl, and then this side, if you wanted like more of a loose curl, you would use this brush. So either one of these brushes can be used to style your hair. It just kind of depends on what you want it to look like. All right, Trendy Squad, so it is time to go ahead and go over the full review, the Tangle Teezer versus the wet brush. So which one do you think is my favorite? I really do not know yet. So let's go ahead and just kind of do a little comparison. So when it comes to the wet brush. I like the fact that it has a lot of different colors and a lot of different styles. So this one is the hipster style. I like black and white, so I went ahead and got the hipster style. So that's the one that I'm gonna be linking in the description down below. But they have a lot of different looks. So they have cheetah print, they have zebra, they have pink, blue, black, like they have a lot of different colors. So I like the fact that you can go ahead and personalize, like kind of have like a personalized brush that kind of represents you and the style that you like. So I actually like the idea that they have when it comes to that. There are cost differences, of course. Like, you know, if you get it just like the black one, is a little bit cheaper than if you get the one that looks like this. The other thing too is that the bristles on this one, there's a lot more bristles, at least it seems so, and they're very spread out. They are very flexible, so there's not as much tension on your curls. It doesn't feel like it's gonna rip it out until it touches this little part, as we did experience. It kind of held onto my curls and wrapped all the way around. I didn't really like that, but that's actually one of the reasons why I got away from paddle brushes. It's kind of like, reminds me of a paddle brush in a way. And the other thing too is that I like to think about when it comes to the cleanup process, you know, let me go ahead and pull out my hair. You know, like, is it easy to get it out? Maybe not. If there's a lot of hair in here, it's easier to get it out, but here I can't really see because of the sun, actually. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, like the cleanup process when it comes to the wet brush is gonna take a little bit longer, unless like at the beginning of the video, this little hair ball was a lot easier to take out because there was a lot of hair. But when it comes to like there being a little bit of hair, it might take you a little while. You might have to use a comb or something else to go ahead and clean it out. But yes, so let's go ahead and get into the Tangle Teezer now. So the bristles on the Tangle Teezer are a lot more tense than the wet brush. So it's a lot stiffer, but I do like the fact that there are a lot of bristles. There's also like these little stubby bristles as well in here. The speed of this one versus this one is way faster to go ahead and detangle my hair than this one was, because I can barely feel it, so it's kind of harder to tell. So it may be just an adjustment period that I need to go through to just see like, hey, is this why it takes so long, or was my hair really tangled? Like, what is the reason? But back to the Tangle Teezer. The handle of the Tangle Teezer, I like the grip. It didn't slip out of my hand. And the wet brush, it didn't slip because I put it down, but the material of this definitely would slip. Definitely would. So just be careful if you're using this in the shower, because it might just like fly out of your hand. The other thing too is I like the bristles on this one better than the wet brush because it doesn't have those little bulbs that can catch on your curls. Let's see, what else did I say about the wet brush just as a comparison? Oh, when it comes to styling between this one and this one, I would say this one if you want it to be spiral, and this one if you want it to be a loose style curl. With these bristles, when it comes to detangling, you definitely feel it a lot more than you do this brush. So with all of that said, I think I talked about everything that I can think of off the top of my head in regards to the feelings that I had and some of the questions that I would have about either one of these brushes. So I definitely think that both of these brushes are great brushes to use for detangling your hair. If you are upgrading from a comb or finger detangling, then I would definitely suggest either one of these babies. For me personally, if we did do a little drum roll really quick, and I'll tell you which one is my favorite. My favorite still goes to the Tangle Teezer. I still really like this brush. This brush is like the best brush I've had, to be really honest with you. I really like this. I always go for this brush. I still have the other one that's like the Easy Detangler. I still have that brush and I'll use it sometimes, but majority of the times when I'm detangling my hair and my hair is super duper tangled, I use this one. This one literally gets it out, and it gets it out so quick. I don't have to worry. If I need to get somewhere in like 20 minutes, and then or at least if I can only dedicate 20 minutes to doing my hair, the Tangle Teezer is it. When it became time to detangle my hair with this one, the benefits that I find for the wet brush is that it doesn't hurt. It definitely feels way better than any other brush that I've had, but it takes too long. I don't know if it's because I can't feel it and I need to get used to it, or if it's the separation. I really can't figure it out yet, so I'm gonna have to kind of get back to you guys on that one. But this brush would be great for little kids. I think this brush would be way better for little kids than this one because you can feel it and it teases the hair. If you're trying to detangle your kid's hair really fast, then yeah, definitely use this one. And then I think this one wins when it comes to styling if you want spirally curls. I like my curls spirally. But there will be a lot more shrinkage, but I just like the way that it looks better than this side. The other thing too is the personability. I like the wet brush better when it comes to personalizing your brush, if you will, because there's so many different color options. This one, you only have a few. There's only, I think, 2 or 3. I actually don't really know that for a fact, but at least when I've seen them, it's not that as much as I saw with this. This one might be easier to access than this one. I think you can get these. I usually just get them on Amazon, just make my life easy. You don't have to think about it, just click and buy. But I think you can get this one at Ulta as well. And I'm trying to think of where I bought it. I can't even remember. I got it so long ago now. But yeah, so you can get this. You can get both of these brushes online. They're easy to access, both of them. I was able to get this one at Target, and I think I got this one from Ulta or Amazon. I can't really remember. I think it was Amazon. So yeah, so both of them are available online. You can use any one of those online stores to go ahead and order it. But this is the one that I have. This is the hipster edition that is more personalized, and I just have the pink one for the Tangle Teezer. There are different types of Tangle Teezers. You have ones with handles and then there's one without. And there's so many varieties of the wet brush, like, oh my gosh. So out of all the detangling brushes, like a detangling brush line that I've ever seen in my life, this one has so many. They have ones for helping your hair dry quickly. They have the detangler, of course. They have a lot more, and I completely forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, when you go and look it up, you see so many different types, So I think that to close out today's video, I think, to be really honest with you, they are a tie in different ways. If you were to go ahead and do like 10 out of 10, like, oh, what does this get? What does this get? Kind of thing. They're probably like 5 and 5. But if I were to be in a rush, or if I'm gonna go ahead and detangle my hair, I'm gonna go for this brush. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, Trendy Squad. I hope I've been able to answer a few of the questions that you've had when it comes to getting the wet brush or even the Tangle Teezer. This video is a little bit more geared towards the wet brush, but I did try to touch on a lot of things for the Tangle Teezer for you. But this is kind of like a different perspective than what I had in my previous video for detangling brushes. So I hope that you've been able to benefit even though you saw that one. All right, Trendy Squad, so that is it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. And now you know which brush you should try, or if you should try both, or if you already have one or the other, if it's worth it getting the other one. Okay, Trendy Squad, thank you so much for my members of the Trendy Squad suggesting this video. I had fun doing this video for you guys, and also the experience that I had when it came to detangling was good too. So with that said, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see when it comes to my YouTube videos, if there's any reviews that you want me to do on any types of products, especially for curly hair. I would love to do them, so definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not a part of the Trendy Squad, so you can become a part of the Trendy Squad too. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, Trendy Squad.